So it's May 11th and it's Mother's Day. And I just want to take a second and this is for folks for whom Mother's Day is really complicated because that's a lot of us. And I was thinking about it. Like, I went to go pick up my coffee this morning and I did forget to tell them to not put the whipped cream on my mocha. But, I wasn't mad about it because whipped cream is good, but at the same time, I think it dilutes it a little bit. So that's a little bit of a bummer. But that's okay because it's still good. Anyway, Mother's Day, when I went to go get my coffee, can't even remember where I was going with that. The Safeway parking lot is packed at like 7:45 in the morning. And there are all these people coming out with balloons and flowers and all that. Presumably for their moms, right? And then I drove to where I wanted to park. And, I passed a delivery truck delivering flowers. And that's beautiful. That's fantastic because you know what? I do think that of all the jobs that exist in the world, that being a mom is probably the most difficult and most complicated for some folks, like extremely so. Extremely difficult. And I'm not even putting myself in the extremely difficult. My road's been rough, but obviously nothing compared to that of some others. So you should definitely, let's just start that by saying if you have a mom, you should absolutely 1,000,000% express your gratitude for your mom today. First and foremost. Second of all, for those of us whose moms aren't here anymore, this is a tough one because literally just the other day, twice in the same day, I got teary about something that reminded me of my mom because it'll be like one little thing. I think that one of the things was this car that said it was some kind of hospice company or something that I saw pass by me. And it instantly took me to remembering pulling over to take a phone call from the hospice people who were calling to, tell me that they were going to be coming on whatever date to get stuff set up for my mom when my mom was dying. And this is 10 years ago, 11 years ago, excuse me. So almost 11 and a half. So, grief is a son of a bitch, and especially when you've lost your mom, and especially on Mother's Day. It's a tricky mofo. So, I cannot emphasize enough how much I want you guys to take care of yourselves today, and whatever that looks like. And I also want you to take care of yourself if for any reason you have a complicated relationship with your kids, if you have, there are neurodivergent kids for whom expressing gratitude in traditional ways is difficult. And it may leave you feeling unappreciated. And you are appreciated. Then they do appreciate you, even if it feels like sometimes they don't. Or if you have a teenager. Or there's any number of cases, And then there's those of us who have moms who, I'm not putting myself here, but who have moms who weren't there for us or who couldn't take care of us for whatever reason. And this is a rough day for you guys, So, damn. What a sappy, ridiculous. I'm going to have to spin this the way that I do. And I think what I'm going to emphasize is wherever you fall into any of these categories, take care of yourself today. Meaning if you've got a little baby, little kids, it's next to impossible to take the day off. So thank you for your service, because moms don't get sick days. Moms don't get days off. even with the best partners or the best support systems, it's very rare to be able to do that. If you have any way to lighten your mother load today, your mother load, do that. If there's any little tiny thing that you can do to get some time for yourself or to do something that is just for you, then do that. Like for me today, I am at some point, I have a butt ton of stuff that I should do around my house today. But, as always, but I am going to take time for myself today. I hope to go play with clay and maybe make some jewelry. We'll see, because I always will say that, and then for some reason, like, even though it's something I love to do, it's still, like, I'll still just be like, I'm going to watch a show. But you know what? That's okay, too, if you want to watch a show. And let me tell you, I'm going to do a full review of this at some point, but Poker Face on Peacock is a fantastic, super fun show. Season 2 just started. Season 2, episode 1 is freaking amazing. The first season is so much fun. It's ridiculous. Natasha Lyonne is just chef's kiss in this. If you even remotely like her or know her from anything, you will absolutely love this because she makes the show, but also it's so much fun. So, hopefully you can get like an hour and watch an episode of Poker Face. And you could even start on season 2, episode 1. And if you love Cynthia Erivo, she's in that episode. And, you could start there, but it'd be better if you started at the beginning. So just do something today, if you can, to take care of you, no matter into which of these categories that you fall. And you know what? I'm really going to post this video today. Like I always say, I'm going to post the video on the day that I make it or something. But I'm just going to throw this up there. I'm going to not do anything fancy to it whatsoever. Just crop it. And that's it. This is crop. I don't know. I hope I said something that like resonates with somebody, or I always just want to connect. I just want to connect, with folks. And I hope that I was able to connect with somebody today who needed that little bit of connection. That's it. That's the whole point of this, and that's it. Okay? Thanks for being here. I appreciate you all, especially you moms. And I hope somehow you have a beautiful day, regardless of anything else that's going on in the world. And if it's not beautiful today, I hope it's beautiful tomorrow. I really do. Okay? Bye.